ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. The Hukamnama today is by Guru Nanak Dev Ji in the SORAT Rag on Ang 634 of Sahib Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਸੋਰਠ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਕਰ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਅਸ਼ਟਪਦੀਆਂ ਚੌਤੁਕੀ ਏਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ. ਦੁਬਦਾ ਨਾ ਪੜੋ ਹਰ ਬਿਨ ਹੋਰ ਨਾ ਪੂਜੋ ਮੜੈ ਮਸਾਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਰਾਚ ਨਾ ਪਰ ਕਰ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਨਾਮ 부ਝਾਈ. ਦੁਬਦਾ ਨਾ ਪੜੋ ਹਰ ਬਿਨ ਹੋਰ ਨਾ ਪੂਜੋ ਮੜੈ ਮਸਾਨ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਰਾਚ ਨਾ ਪਰ ਕਰ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨਾ ਨਾਮ 부ਝਾਈ. ਘਰ ਪੀਤਰ ਕਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਸਹਿਜਰ ਤੇ ਮਨ ਪਾਈ ਤੂੰ ਆਪੇ ਦਾਨਾ ਆਪੇ ਬਿਨਾ ਤੂੰ ਦੇਵ ਹੈ ਮਤ ਸਾਈ. ਮਨ ਬੈਰਾਗ ਰਤੋ ਬੈਰਾਗੀ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਮਨ ਬੇਦਿਆ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਾਈ ਅੰਤਰ ਜੋਤ ਨਿਰੰਤਰ ਬਾਣੀ ਸਾਚੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਿਉ ਨਿਵ ਲਾਈ ਰਹਾਓ. ਅਸੰਖ ਬੈਰਾਗੀ ਕਹਿ ਬੈਰਾਗ ਸੋ ਬੈਰਾਗੀ ਜੇ ਖਸਮੈ ਪਾਵੈ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸਦਾ ਭੈ ਰਚਿਆ ਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਕਾਰ ਕਮਾਵੈ. ਏਕੋ ਚੇਤੈ ਮਨੁਆ ਨਾ ਡੋਲੈ ਤਾਵਤ ਵਰਜ ਰਹਾਵੈ ਸਹਜੇ ਮਾਤਾ ਸਦਾ ਰੰਗ ਰਾਤਾ ਸਾਚੇ ਕੇ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਵੈ. ਮਨੁਆ ਪੌਣ ਬਿੰਦ ਸੁਖ ਵਾਸੀ ਨਾਮ ਵਸੈ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਈ ਜਿਹਬਾ ਨੇਤਰ ਸੋਤਰ ਸਚ ਰਾਤੇ ਜਲ ਬੂਜੀ ਤੁਝੈ 부ਝਾਈ. ਆਸ ਨਿਰਾਸ ਰਹਿ ਬੈਰਾਗੀ ਨਿਜ ਕਰ ਤਾੜੀ ਲਾਈ ਪਿਖਿਆ ਨਾਮ ਰਜੇ ਸੰਤੋਖੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਸਹਿਜ ਪਿਆਈ. ਦੁਬਦਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਰਾਗ ਨ ਹੋਵੀ ਜਬ ਲਗ ਦੂਜੀ ਰਾਈ ਸਭ ਜਗ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੂੰ ਏਕੋ ਦਾਤਾ ਵਰਨਾ ਦੂਜਾ ਭਾਈ. manmukh ਜੰਤ ਦੁਖ ਸਦਾ ਨਿਵਾਸੀ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਦੇ ਵਡਿਆਈ ਅਪਰੇ ਅਪਾਰ ਅਗੰਮ ਅਗੋਚਰ ਕਹਿਣੇ ਕੀਮ ਨਾ ਪਾਈ. ਸੁਨ ਸਮਾਦ ਮਹਾ ਪਰਮਾਰਥ ਤੀਨ ਭਵਨ ਪਤ ਨਾਮ ਮਸਤਕ ਲੇਖ ਜੀਆ ਜਗ ਜੋਨੀ ਸਿਰ ਸਿਰ ਲੇਖ ਸਹਾਮ. ਕਰਮ ਸੁਕਰਮ ਕਰਾਏ ਆਪੇ ਆਪੇ ਭਗਤ ਦ੍ਰਿੜਾਮ ਮਨਮੁਖ ਝੂਠ ਲਹੈ ਪੈ ਮਾਨ ਆਪੇ ਗਿਆਨ ਅਗਮ. ਜਿਨ ਚਾਖਿਆ ਸਈ ਸਾਧ ਜਾਣਨ ਜਿਉ ਗੁੰਗੇ ਮਿਠਿਆਈ ਕਥੈ ਕਾ ਕਿਆ ਕਥਿਐ ਪਾਈ ਚਾਲੋ ਸਦਾ ਰਜਾਈ. ਗੁਰਦਾਤਾ ਮੇਲੇ ਤਾਪਤ ਹੋਵੈ ਨਿਗੁਰੇ ਮਤ ਨਾ ਕਾਈ ਜਿਉ ਚਲਾਏ ਤਿਉ ਚਾਲ ਹੈ ਭਾਈ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਆ ਕੋ ਕਰੇ ਚਤੁਰਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਭਰਮ ਪੁਲਾਏ ਇੱਕ ਭਗਤੀ ਰਾਤੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਖੇਲ ਅਪਾਰਾ ਜਿਤ ਤੁਧ ਲਾਏ ਤਿਹਾ ਫਲ ਪਾਇਆ ਤੂੰ ਹੁਕਮ ਚਲਾਵਣ ਹਾਰਾ. ਸੇਵ ਕਰੀ ਜੇ ਕਿਛ ਹੋਵੈ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੀਉ ਪਿੰਡ ਤੁਮਾਰਾ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਨੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਨਾਮ ਆਧਾਰਾ. ਗਗਨੰਤਰ ਵਾਸਿਆ ਗੁਣ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸਿਆ ਗੁਣ ਮਹਿ ਗਿਆਨ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਮ ਮਨ ਪਾਵੈ ਕਹਿ ਕਹਾਵੈ ਤਤੋ ਤਤ ਵਖਾਨ. ਸ਼ਬਦ ਗੁਰ ਪੀਰਾ ਗਹਿਰ ਗੰਭੀਰਾ ਬਿਨ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਜਗ ਬੌਰਾਨ ਪੂਰਾ ਬੈਰਾਗੀ ਸਹਿਜ ਸੁਭਾਗੀ ਸਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਮਨ ਮਾਨ. ਸ਼ਬਦ ਗੁਰ ਪੀਰਾ ਗਹਿਰ ਗੰਭੀਰਾ ਬਿਨ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਜਗ ਬੌਰਾਨ ਪੂਰਾ ਬੈਰਾਗੀ ਸਹਿਜ ਸੁਭਾਗੀ ਸਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਮਨ ਮਾਨ. Guru Nanak Maharaj is talking to us in the SORAT Rag and whenever we read the SORAT Rag we must remember the words of Guru Ram Das Ji on Ang 642 of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Guru Ji says SORAT Tam Swavani Ja Har Naam Tandole. The SORAT Rag is only beautiful when it leads the soul bride. to seek God's name, to meditate upon God's name. And following these instructions of Guru Ram Das Ji, we now look into the Shabad. Guru Nanak Dev Ji has written this in the Ghar Pehla, the first house, Asfadiyan, which means this Shabad has 8 Pade, which literally mean feet, which mean 8 parts to the Shabad CHAU-TUKAS. Ek Oankar Sat Gur Prasad. Ek, there is one Oankar, creative, nourishing and destructive being, who is Sat, who is true forever and is found through Gur Prasad, through the true Guru's grace. Dubda na pado, har bin hor na pujo, made masan na jai. Dubda na pado. Pado means to be torn apart, to fall into. Dubda means duality. Dubda means 2 types of mind. There are only 2 ways of living on this earth. You either live in ego or you live in Vaheguru. And Guruji says, now I'm no longer in duality between these 2 things. I've chosen the path of Vaheguru. I've given up my ego. Har bin hor na pujo. Without Vaheguru, without Hari, hor means any other, pujo means to worship. I don't worship any other. I'm not a slave to my ego anymore. I'm only a slave to Vaheguru. Made masan na jai. I do not visit Made masan. Made masan means tombs. I do not worship the dead. I do not worship any other. Only the true Lord. Trishna Raj. I don't indulge in Trishna. Trishna means desire. Trishna means coveting other people's things. I do not have any desire for any other people's things. I'm happy, I'm fulfilled. Na parkar jama. I don't enter the houses of strangers. I don't go to any other place to look for peace, to any other house. I found it within myself. Trishna, this desire, Naam Bujai, the name of God, the name of Vaheguru, has put out this fire of desire inside me. Kar Peter, within my heart. Peter means in my heart. Kar, Guru dikhaya. The Guru has shown me that true peace is within your heart. Naam is within you. Sahaj rate manmukh. My mind, oh brothers, my mind is ratta, is imbued in sahaj, in complete intuitive peace. Tu ape dana, ape bina. Oh Vaheguruji, you yourself are dana, you are all knowing. You are bina, you are all seeing. Tu dev hai, whatever you give, mat sai. That's all the intelligence I have. Everything you give to me. Man bairag, rato bairagi, sabad man bedya meri mai. My mind has gone into bairag, detachment from this worldly falsehood. Rato bairagi, completely imbued, completely ratya, completely indulged in detachment from the world. Sabad man bedya meri mai. Why? Because the Sabad, the word of the Shabad, the word of the Guru's mantra, man bedya. Bedya means to pierce. Pierced through my mind. Oh meri mai, oh my mother. It pierced through. Antar Jot, Nirantar Bani. Antar means inside me. Inside me, God's light, God's Jot is shining continually. Nirantar Bani. I'm attached to the word of the Shabad, which emanates from this Jot. Sache Sahib Sion Livlai. Why? Because I've attached my love to the true Lord, the Sacha Sahib. Guruji, pause and think about this. Asank Bairagi Kahan Bairag. Guruji says, many people, countless people, say that they are Bairagi, talk about Bairag, talk about detachment from the world. Kahan Bairag. But Guruji says, so Bairagi, only that person is truly detached from the world. who is accepted by Waheguru, who follows Waheguru's path. Hirday Shabad. Within his heart he has the Shabad, he has the word, resonating all the time. Sada Pairachya. He is absorbed into the fear of God, into the love of God. Gur ki kar kamave. Gur ki means the Guru's, kar means work. He follows out the Guru's work. He lives the Guru's instructions to the T. Eko chete. He meditates upon the one, the Eko. Manua na dole. And if he does this, what happens? His mind never wavers. Kade nahi dolda. Na manua na dole. Never wavers. Tavat varj raha hai. Tavat, and his wanderings of his mind and of his sensory organs and of desire and ego. What does he do? He restrains all these. He restrains the mind's wanderings. Sahaje mata. He is intoxicated with sahaj, with intuitive peace. Sada rang rata, and is always coloured in the colour of God's love. Sache ke gun gaave. He sings the praises, the gun of the true Waheguru. Manua paun, bind sukhvasi, naam vasai sukh pai. Oh brothers, oh pai, manua paun, the mind is like wind, which is never still. The wind moves here, the wind moves there, it's never still. Par bind sukhvasi. But if even for a second this mind rests still, Guruji is saying, if even for a second this mind comes to rest, Naam vasai sukh pai, he will be able to abide in peace forever through God's name. Jeba netar sotar sach rate. That person whose jeba, whose tongue, whose netar, whose eyes, whose sotar, whose ears are continually coloured in the truth, the sat, jal buji, the fire of desire within them will be put out. Tuj hai bujai, Waheguru himself will put it out for those people. Aas niras rahe bairagi, nijkar tadi lai. The only hope that person has is to remain free of hopes. He's above hope. Aas niras rahe bairagi. He's always detached from the world. Nijkar tadi lai. Inside him, inside the house of himself, inside his soul, he's absorbed in tadi lai, in this deep trance of meditation. Bekhya naam. Bekhya, what did he beg for? He begs for the name of God. Raje Santoki. And on this name he becomes Santoki, he becomes content, satisfied. Amrit Sahaj Piyai. He drinks the ambrosial nectar, the Amrit, the immortal nectar of peace as he meditates upon the Naam. Dubda vich bairag na hovei. You can't be detached if you are in two minds. If you are still following the path of ego or God, you've got to follow one path to be totally detached from this world. Jablag duji rai. Even if there's a small amount of duality inside you, it can't happen. Sabat jag tera. Oh Waheguru, this jag, this world is yours, it's tera. Tu eko data, you are the one data, the one giver to the world. Avar na duja pai. There is no duja, there is no other who gives to this world, who looks after this world. Oh brothers, oh pai. Manmukh jant. Dukh sada nivasi. The manmukhs who follow their mind, sada nivasi, they always live in misery, in dukh, in pain. Why? Because they're following their mind and not the Guru. But Gurmukh devadiyai, the Gurmukh, the one who follows the Guru, is blessed with glory and greatness. Apar apar agam agochar kahna kimna pai. God is upper, apar. He's infinite, agam, inaccessible, agochar, unfathomable by this mind. Kahne kimna pai. The greatness of God cannot be described. Sun Samad Mahaparamarat. Teen Pavan Patnam. O Waheguru, you are the Sun Samad, you are the consciousness of deep Samaadhi, of deep concentration, of deep loving devotion. You are Mahaparamarat, you are the supreme Paramarat, the supreme being. Teen Pavan, Pat. You are the Pat, the Lord of the Teen Pavan, of all three worlds. Waheguru, these are your names that people repeat. Mastak Lake, Jia Jag Joni. Mastak Lake. The Jia, the creatures which are born onto this world, on their mastak, on their forehead, they have their destiny inscribed, they have their destiny written. Sirse Lake Sahamang. Sahamang means to experience. They experience according to their destinies, their preordained destinies. Karma sakarma karaye ape. God himself gets them to do good and bad deeds, karma and sakarma. Ape pagdiramang. He himself installs pagat, his loving devotion inside them. Mana mukh jhoot lahe. Peh manang. The filth of your man, of your mind, and your mukh, your mouth, will be washed away if you live in the fear of God, if you live in the love of God. Ape gyan agamang. Then God himself will bless you with his gyan, his spiritual knowledge. Jin chakya, only those people who've tasted this. Say sad janan, only they know the taste, the sad. Jio, like the gunga, the mute, who eats a sweet thing, who eats sweets, he can only smile, he can't describe to you the taste. Such is the taste of God's love. Oh brothers, how can I describe the akatha, the indescribable? Jalo sada rajai. All I can do is sada, forever follow his will. Gurdata mele tamat hove. Only if you meet with the Guru, the Data, the true giver, tamat hove, only then can you gain any understanding. Nigure mat na kai, those who have no Guru, mat means understanding. Those who have no Guru, those who have no teacher cannot understand. Waheguru. Guruji is saying you must have a Guru. Jyon chalaye, tyon chal hai pai. As Waheguru chalas us, as he causes us to act, as he drives us along, so we act, so we chal hai. Aur kya ko kare chitrai? What chitrai, what clever tricks can anyone do, can anyone try? Ik bharm pulaye, ik bhagti rate. Guruji says, ik bharm pulaye. Some are deluded by bharm, by doubt. And others, ik bhagti rate, are indulged in devotional worship of Waheguru. Tera khel apara, Guruji says to Waheguru, oh Waheguru, your khel, your game is apara, is infinite, it's endless. Jit to dalaye, teha phal paya. As you, Waheguru, as to dalaye, as you have engaged them in whatever things you have put them into, whatever works you are getting them to do, teha phal paya, they receive the fruits for those things. Teha phal paya. Tu hukam chalavanara. You are the one, Waheguru. Tu are the hukam chalavanara. You are the one who runs the show. You are the one who issues all commands. You are the one who is in control of the hukam, the will. Seva kari. I would serve you, God, je kich hove, if I had anything to serve you with. Jio pind tumara. My Jio, my soul, and my body already belong to you anyway. They are already yours. What can I give you? Sadgur milya. Kirpa kini. When I met the Guru, Kirpa kini, he blessed me with his grace, with his kirpa. Amrit Naam Adara. He gave me the ambrosial nectar of God's name as Adara, as a support. Gagnantar Vasya. Gun Pragasya. Waheguru dwells in the heavenly realms of devotional worship. Gun Pragasya. His virtues shine. They are Pragasya. Gun mein hai Gyan Dhyanan. Only through virtues can you find Gyan, wisdom and Dhyanan, and concentration and focus on God's name. Naam man pave. Naam man pave. The name is pleasing to that person's mind. Kah kahave. He gets everyone to meditate upon it. Tatto tattva vakhanam. And he speaks the essence of all wisdom. Shabad Guru Pira. The Guru Shabad is his teacher, is his Pira. Gaher Gambira. Gaher means profound beyond all understanding. The Shabad is the most profound thing on this earth. Gambira. No one can find its end. It's unfathomable. Bin Sabda, without the Shabad, without meditating upon the Guru's mantra, Jagabauranang, the world is insane. Everyone's insane. Not only those people who sit in asylums, they're not the only insane ones. We're all insane. We're chasing after things we don't need. We're looking for peace in things that are finite, when we should be looking into the infinite. That's why we're mad. And the only way to break through this madness is through the Shabad. Pura Bairagi, Sahaj Supagi. That person is a Pura Bairagi, is perfectly detached from the world. Sahaj Supagi, in a natural ease of God's love. Nanak says, the one whose mind is Manan, whose mind is pleased with the truth, with the true Waheguru. Guruji is saying to us, meditate upon Waheguru. Meditate upon the true Satnam, and you will break through the insanity which has ensnared the rest of the world. Man bairagrato bairagi, sabd man bedya meri mai, antar jot nirantar bani, sache sahib syon le valai raha. Jekara gajave ne alo jave, sahib Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji ne manu pave, Sat Sri Akal, Gurbare Akal, Dekh Dekh Fateh, Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.